Good morning, Year 1, and welcome to today's maths lesson. Today we are learning to compare number sentences. So let's get ready by warming up our brains. This symbol means. What does this one mean? Can you remember? I always get these two mixed up, and I'll show you how I remember them. So remember, it's our crocodile teeth. So here's our crocodile teeth. And we've got crocodile teeth this way and crocodile teeth this way. Now, if I was to put something here, so if I was to put, say, the crocodile's eating a fish. Now, here's my fish. And the fish is bigger here, and then it gets smaller. Because when it goes in here, it'll be a tiny fish. So it's bigger than, and then it's smaller. This side, it starts smaller, so it'll be a really small fish down here, then it gets bigger. So here it will be an even bigger fish. So the way to remember it is bigger than smaller, or smaller than bigger. This one is bigger, then it's smaller. So you can see it goes bigger down to smaller. So this one is either more than, bigger than, or sometimes we say greater than. So this one says let's compare. So is 5 bigger than, smaller than, or the same as 8? Remember our crocodile teeth. Is 5 bigger or smaller than 8? It's smaller than 8, isn't it? So it'll be this way round, because it will be smaller number getting to the bigger number. Well done. Write a number less than 4. So number less than 4. So if I've got 4 fingers, something less than is anything that's smaller. So 3, 2 and 1 are all smaller than 4. So you can write any of those numbers. Now compare. So these two sentences, we're looking to see if it's more than or less than or the same as. So how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 8, is it bigger or smaller than 9? It's smaller, well done, so it would be this way. Smallest part of the arrow goes up to the biggest part, smaller to bigger. Well done. Let's get on to today's learning. So, we are using the words greater than and less than today. And what we've got to do is put them on here and here and decide whether this side is greater or less than this side. So let's look at our straws first. How many straws have we got here? So 10, 11, 12. 12, is that greater or less than 10, 11, 12, 13? 12, is it bigger or smaller than 13? Well, this is a 10 and 2, and this is a 10 and 3. Now I know that 2 is smaller than 3, so 12 is less than 13, because we've only got 12, this time we've got 13. 12 is less than 13. Let's look at these ones. So this side we've got a 10 and a 4. 1 10, 4 ones is 14. Is that less than or smaller than this side, which is a 10 and 3 ones, which is 13? 14, bigger or smaller than 13? 14's bigger, well done, so greater than 13. 14 is greater than 13. Well done. So let's use symbols to compare, because writing the word greater and less than takes a long time, whereas doing symbols is much easier. So bigger then smaller, smaller than bigger, same as. So bigger than equals or the same as smaller than. Let's go. So 15, is it bigger or smaller than, what's this word? Let's break it down. So 4 and 14. Let's have a look on here. So let's find 15, which is here, and 14 is here. So which one is bigger? The 15, because it's further up our number line than the 14. So 15 is bigger than 14? Well done. Next one. Another word. 11. 11. Is it bigger or smaller than 1, 10 and 9 ones? What's 1, 10 and 9 ones? Can you get your Numicon and try and work it out for me? I'll get mine. So 1 10 is a 10 piece and 9 ones. So how much have we got here? 19. So let's find 19 on our number line, which is here, and 11 is here. Now, is 11 smaller or bigger than 19? We know it's not the same because it's not the same number. 11, bigger or smaller than 19? It's smaller, isn't it? It's much smaller. It's all the way down there. So it's the other way, smaller than. Right. Oh, we've got another adding here. 10 plus 8. Can you get a 10 piece and an 8 piece? What does that make together? So I've got my 10 piece and my 8 piece. That makes 18, which is here. And is it bigger or smaller than this word here? What's this number here? We've got 18. 18. So is 10 plus 8, which makes 18, bigger or smaller or the same as the word 18? It's the same, isn't it? So we can put our the same as or our equal symbols here. Well done. Now, let's try doing it with our 10 frames. So here we've got 9 add 3. 9 add 3. What's 9 add 3? And here we've got 8 add 3. Do you know what 8 add 3 is? Right, so let's have a go at working them out. So 9 add 3. What's 9 add 3? Put 9 in your head and hold up how many fingers? 3. 9, 10, 11, 12. So the answer is 12. That's 9 add 3. What's 8 add 3? Let's work that out. So put 8 in our head, hold up 3 fingers. 8, 9, 10, 11. So we had 12 and 11. 12, is it bigger than, smaller than, same as 11? 12 is bigger than, isn't it? Or how do we say it? Greater than. 12 is greater than 11. Wait, work. So it's this symbol. Let's try another one. So comparing number sentences, we've got this one and this one. What numbers here? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh! What's it telling us to do? It's given us a number sentence. So 14 take away 8. So we know there was 14 there because we just counted it. And then what's to take away 8? So what does it want us to do on this side? It wants us to take this 16 and take away 9. And then decide whether or not it's bigger or smaller than. So it's very tricky. It's like a 3-step problem because first thing we've got to do is work out the answer to this. Then we've got to work out the answer to this. And then we've got to compare them. This is very, very grown-up maths. Do you think you're going to be able to do this? I think you are. I think you're very clever. So let's do this one first. So 14 take away 8. So let's take away 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, done. So how many have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we've only got 6. We had 14, we crossed out 8, now we've got 6. Let's do this side. So we have 16 and we need to take away 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How many have we got left now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 and 7. 6. Is it bigger than or smaller than 7? It's smaller than. Well done. So 6 is less than or smaller than 7. Well done. That was very tricky. Let's try another one. This time, Tiny's come to help us. So I answer both sides first, then I put in the symbol. So what Tiny is saying is work out these number sentences, then compare them. So don't just do the comparing straight away. So what we need to do is work out what 12 plus 3 is. So put 12 in my head, hold up 3 fingers. 12, 13, 14, 15. Put 15 there. Now we've got 12 and 4. 12 in my head, 4 fingers. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 this side. Is 15 bigger or smaller than 16? It's smaller, isn't it? Well done. So we're going to put the smaller symbol here. Smallest part there. Now, let's do the next one. So what we're going to do first? Work out the answers to both questions. Well done. So 12 add 3. Oh, do we need to do 12 add 3 again? No, we don't. Do you know what? I've already done it. We've done 12 add 3. And it's not going to change. So we know it's 15 already. 15, is it bigger or smaller than this side? So this side is 12 take away 3. 12 take away 3. So that's going backwards. So I'm going to put 12 in my head. Hold up 3 again, but this time I'm counting backwards. So 12, 11, 10, 9. So the answer this side is 9. 15, is it bigger or smaller than 9? It's bigger than, well done. Down here, 12 add 3 again. What's 12 add 3? 15. And this side we've got to work out 13 add 2. So we're going up again, we're missing add symbol, so it's getting bigger. Put 13 in our head, hold up 2 fingers, 13, 14, 15. Now, 15, is it bigger or smaller than 15? It's the same, isn't it? It's this symbol here, it's the same as symbol. 15 is the same as 50. Okay, this time we've got a different question. It says, think carefully, what can you do to make them equal? So what we've got here is this side, we're comparing to this side. Now we don't have to work out the symbol in the middle because they've already done it for us. But what they've done is they've grayed out all of these questions. So we've got to figure out the answer to these questions. So we've got to work out this side and make sure it's the same answer on this side, because this symbol here is equals or the same as. So 13 plus 4. What's 13 plus 4? 13 in our head, hold up 4 fingers. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's put 17 up. And this side needs to also be 17. So we've already got 20. Now I need to count back to get to 17. So put 20 in my head and let's count back. So 20, 19, 18, 17. We've got to 17. How many did I count back? 3. So this answer must be 3. Well done. This time we've got 13 add 4 again, which is 17. And this time we've got 19 take away something. So we've got 19 and I want to get to 17. So I need to put 19 in my head and count back till I get to 17. So 19, 18, 17. How many have I taken away? 2. Well done. So the answer will be 2. Now this time, we've got 17 again on this side, but we've got 2 random numbers here. What do you think the number would be here? Well, let's have a look, because we had 20, we had 19. Do you think this one might be 18? Because we're going down, aren't we? So 20, 19, 18. And how many do we need to take away to get to 17? 1, well done. So we have 18, we count 17, we've only counted back 1. Well done. That was quite tricky. I think that was almost a year 2 maths. Let's try our worksheet and see if that's any trickier. Okay, here's today's worksheet, year 1, and it says draw counters on 10 frames to show each addition. Now you haven't got counters at home, but you have got Numicon. So I would like you to show me 9 add 3 using your Numicon. I'm going to get mine as well. So 9 add 3. So a 9 piece, add on a 3 piece. How much have we got? So we don't need to count this because we know it's 9. 9, 10, 11, 12. Well done. We've got 12 This time we've got 6 add 7. Can you get a 6 and a 7 piece, please? So 6 add 7. How much have we got there? So let's count on. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Fantastic. Now here we've got 11 add 2. Now, how do you make 11 with my numicon when my biggest piece is a 10? We add on more, don't we? So an 11 piece is a 10 and a 1. That makes 11, because 1 10 and 1 1. 10, 11, and we need to add on 2. How many have we got? So 11, 12, 13. Fantastic. Now here, what we've got, it says write the missing phrase. So in these parts here, we need to write whether it's less than, greater than, or equals to. So we need to work out both sides first before we do the writing. So 9 add 3. I think we've already answered 9 add 3. Let's have a look. Oh yes, our first one was 9 add 3. So we know 9 add 3 is 12. And is it greater or smaller than 6 add 7? Have we already answered 6 add 7? We have. So 6 add 7 was 13. So 12, is it bigger or smaller than 13? It's smaller than or less than, isn't it? So I'm just going to write the word less here. Or if you want, you can do your symbol, which is like this. Now here we've got 11 add 2. We've already done 11 add 2. 11 add 2 is 13. Is that bigger or smaller than 9 add 3? What was 9 add 3? 12. So 13, is it bigger or smaller than 12? 13 is bigger or greater than. So I'm going to write greater here. Or you can do our greater than symbol, which is there. 13 is greater than 12. Now 6 add 7 was 13. Is that bigger or smaller than 11 add 2? What was 11 add 2? 13. 13 and 13. It's the same. Fantastic. So it's equals to, so I will write equal. Or you can always do your equal symbol. Fantastic. Let's have a look down here. Cross out counters to show each subtraction. So remember, we are going backwards. If we're subtracting, our number's getting smaller, we are taking away. So 14 take away 5. So here, they've already drawn 14 counters for us. We've just got to cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 14 take 5 is how many? 9. Here, 15 take away 6. So we have 15, we've got a cross of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What number have we got there? 9 again as well. Fantastic. Up here, let's do this number sentence. So it says, write the missing phrase. 14 take 5. Is it less than, greater than, or equal to 15 take 6? Now we've just worked out 14 and 5 and 15 and 6 down here, and they both made 9. So 9, is it less than, greater than, or equals to 9? It's equals to, isn't it? It's the same as, so let's write that. So equals, or like that. Fantastic. Now all we've got to do here is draw our arrows and work out each side. So write bigger than, less than, or equals to, compare the number sentences. Remember, we need to work out the answers on both sides. So 12 add 3, what's 12 add 3? 12 in our heads, add on 3, 12, 13, 14, 15. Add on 3 is 15, so 12 take away 3 this time. So we've got 12 in our heads, and we're taking away 3, so we're counting backwards. 12, 11, 10, 9. So 15, is it bigger or smaller than 9? It's bigger then, isn't it? So we need to do this symbol. Biggest number on this side. Now, let's go down here, sorry. 17 take away 4. Put 17 in your head. Hold up 4 fingers. Now we're taking away, because there's a takeaway symbol here. So 17 take 4. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. Well done. So the answer is 13. If you can't do your head and count backwards, that's fine. You can always use your number line. This time we're doing 17 take away 6. So put 17 in your head, hold up 6 fingers. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Done? So 13, is it bigger or smaller than 11? Bigger, well done. Up here. 13, add on 6. So we've got 13 in our head, and we're adding on 6. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now this time we've got 6 add on 13. What do we know about 6 and 13? It makes 19. We just did 13 add 6. And when you add 2 numbers together, no matter which way around you add them, they are the same. So 13 add 6 is the same as 6 add 13, so that's 19. So 19, is it bigger than, smaller than, or the same as 19? It's the same as, so it's our equal symbol. This one, 14, take away 4. So put 14 in your head, hold up 4 fingers. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Now this side we've got 1 add 0. It's 1. So 10, is it bigger or smaller than 1? It's definitely bigger, isn't it? A lot bigger. Well done. Now, complete the number sentence here. How many ways can you complete this number sentence? So, it has got something plus something equals something plus something. So we need to look at our symbols here. So our symbol here in the middle is our equals, which tells us whatever is on this side needs to be exactly the same as on this side. So let's pick 2 numbers that we can add together. So let's do a 3 add 3. What does 3 add 3 make? 3 add 3 makes 6. So 6 on this side needs to be 6 on this side. What can we start with, take away, and we'll get to 6? Well, if we start with 7, and we take away 1, that will make 6, because if we have 7 fingers and we take 1 away, that will make 6. And that's on both sides. Now, that's just one way of answering that question. What it says down here is, how many ways can you complete the number sentence? You could complete this loads of ways. I would like to see if you can make up 5 different number sentences that would work here. So whatever's on this side needs to be on this side. So you might have 1 add 1, which makes 2, is the same as 2 take away 0, or 5 take away 3, as long as it's the same on both sides. Have a go at that. That's all of your maths work done for today, Year 1. Well done. I'll see you for more home learning soon.